Good morning. It's a Friday morning. Tony Kurre here, Tony Kurre Radio. Just want to check in for a few minutes. Run a little late this morning. Hope you got big plans for the Memorial Day weekend. Hope you're safe. Good luck finding a place down at the beach, and good luck finding a place to board your pets. Should have called the Rossbridge Animal Hospital a couple weeks ago. You'd be good to go. Dark side of the pooch. Hey, we try to stay light and fluffy around here, try to stay uplifting and positive. It's been a super tough week for a lot of different reasons for a lot of people this week. And we always say our thoughts and prayers. I know people are getting tired of hearing that, but it never hurts to continue to hear from other people. There were 3 deaths yesterday that just really kind of shook the boat a little bit for me. And again, I'm trying to keep it light here because I don't want to keep talking about death all week. Ray Liotta passed away at the age of 67. That kind of came out of nowhere. And of course, the first thing whenever someone passes away is what they die of. And I keep hearing that he died in his sleep. Well, hell, I'm 56. It's 11 years from now. I like to think that 67 is a little young to be dying in your sleep. So hopefully we'll hear some more details about Ray Liotta. But man, what a great actor and just an amazing career the guy had, and really was having somewhat of a resurgence in his career as well. So our thoughts go out to him in the Hollywood area, and of course his friends, his family, his wife, and his kids. Alan White, who was the drummer for Yes, passed away yesterday at the age of 72. I got a chance to see him down at the BJCC Concert Hall several years ago. It was fantastic. He was no longer with the band, but he was on their last album, and so our thoughts and prayers go out to Alan White. And also, to go along with the Uvalde shootings this past week, I saw this story. This is kind of like the linchpin to how painful and how horrible the situation is and how it needs to change somehow. I don't know what that is. I'm not a politician, but something needs to change in this country when it comes to our use of guns. But the husband of one of the teachers who passed away in the shooting died yesterday of a broken heart. And that is like that man, if that just doesn't reach in and grab you and take a little piece of your soul away. I've only heard one other story where someone actually died of a broken heart. I've seen people go through relationships and obviously have broken hearts. We all have broken hearts. We all have our heart broken during our lifetimes, and we always tell people they're going to get through it. It's going to be okay. And normally when you die of a broken heart in a relationship, you end up finding someone better. In this particular case, in a loss of life, but for this father of one of these heroes that passed away that just could not take the tragedy and could not take the trauma, really just, oh my gosh. Woo! That if that doesn't make you feel, I mean, if you were flying by and you've already moved on and your news cycle's already on to the next thing, and you hear that story, to hear someone dying of a broken heart, I mean, literally dying of a broken heart is enough to break your own. And our thoughts and prayers, man. We're going to keep praying for everybody that's involved, for people who have been certainly in this tragedy, but also in tragedies of the past. And we pray, man. Let's get on it, man. Prayer works. Let's all get together and start praying that we can put a stop to this somehow. Scary stuff out there. Couple of show notes here. I'm a radio guy. I've been a radio guy. Radio and TV people get along for the most part. TV people usually don't like radio people because radio people have a hell of a lot more fun than TV people do. TV people can't say a whole lot, particularly news anchors and stuff like that. That's why we love being on Fox 6 on Thursdays. We were on Fox 6 yesterday because they're fun. Fox 6 has got the funnest group of anchors. Janice Rogers, Mike Dubs, Mickey Ferguson, Toy, all those guys. They're great. They're funny. You go on any other TV station, everyone's kind of like, and if you give a news anchor like 45 seconds to say whatever they want to say on the news, good luck. They're super uncomfortable. They don't know what to say. Radio people, our mouths move like ducks' asses, man. We can always make up stuff, right? But anytime a radio guy gets a chance to be on television, that is a wonderful thing. Television is a great medium, fantastic medium. While terrestrial radio is kind of falling off and everyone's kind of doing the thing I'm doing now, the next round's doing it, I'm doing it, everyone's kind of out doing their own thing, podcast and streaming and Tony Kurre Radio and live. TV is always important because not only are you getting the audio standpoint, but you're getting the visual standpoint. And it's amazing because when we're on Fox 6 on Thursday mornings, I have like 1,000 people from all over the country saying, man, I saw your TV show yesterday, and we're only on for about 4 or 5 minutes. But I got a chance to get together with my good friend Kip Kiefer. Kip, of course, has been working at the Birmingham Racecourse for years and years and years now, the Birmingham Racecourse Casino, and he's got a show called Want to Bet that airs on the CW21 on Saturday mornings. I think it's 11 or 11:30. And he invited me to be on his television show yesterday, and I said, man, anytime I can help you out and be on your TV show, I even put a jacket on. So looking forward to that show airing on Saturday morning. I want to thank Kip. And we went out and had a nice lunch with him and Monty Ballard, who is a very good friend of mine. I've known him for 30 years. And we're going to start a brand new show with Kip Kiefer here on Tony Kurre Radio a little bit later on in July and August. So we're going to have all kinds of things. We'll do some gambling tips, and he'll also have a show where he can basically talk about whatever he wants. Janet Thorne, good morning to you. So keep that in mind. Also, I just sent out a story about my boy Damon Johnson. Damon and I have known each other for a long time, and Damon is one of the nicest, greatest rockers I've ever met. He's so even keel. He's got a huge heart. He's always been very, very supportive of everything I've ever done, and I've always been very supportive of him. And he's just a great guy. So he started doing a show with us last year, and we did about 12 shows, 10 or 12 shows. And there are some of the best shows that we've ever done here on Tony Kurre Radio. If you go to Spotify and search the Damon Johnson Show, or you can search Tony Kurre Radio, and you'll see his picture, tap on it. And he did these great theme shows, like his favorite guitar solos, his favorite Leonard Skinner songs he likes to play. They're fantastic. And he's super, 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 super busy. He needed to take some time off these shows because we put a lot of effort into him, and he certainly did. And he is going back on the road with Brother Kane in 2023, and through our website, TonyKurreRadio.net, there's a great article about him wanting to write a brand new album for Brother Kane, which would be just a perfect marriage because they're going back on the road to celebrate the 30th anniversary of their original release. And if they have some new material, it'd be great. Damon is a writing machine. The guy's written 2 albums just in the last 3 years. The guy's unbelievable. Tim McGee, good morning to you. So I hope that happens. And his stuff is just fantastic. So I want to thank Damon for doing the show with us, first of all, on Tony Kurre Radio. Go to Spotify and listen to him, man, and you can see the song list of everything that we play on the show even before it airs, so you can do that. And, of course, we run his show live every Friday at noon and 8 Central here on the Tony Kurre Radio app. Download the Tony Kurre Radio app, and you can hear that show live. It's a great show. It's raw. It's real. It's internet, so we get out there. We drop some things maybe we wouldn't be able to do on terrestrial radio. It's funny. But I want to thank Damon for being part of Tony Kurre Radio and helping us out. And now it looks like his career, man, this guy, Alice Cooper, played with John Waite, solo thing, went out in his own, did his own thing. And this is living proof that when you live the good life and you do the right things and you continue to work, good things will happen. And now he's going back together with Maxie and his guys from Brother Kane, and they're going back on the road next year, and I could not be happier for the guy, and I'll be in the front row for every show. Fantastic guy. But check out his show that runs on Tony Kurre Radio. It's fantastic. Al Cooper, good morning to you. And he's happy the rain is over, and it looks like it's going to be a killer Memorial Day weekend. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Continue to listen to Tony Kurre Radio. Thanks for everything you do. I did want to mention one more thing about the guy who passed away of a broken heart. There's a reason why we have all these support groups. There are traumatic support groups. There's support groups for just about everything, regardless of the trauma or whatever your life you're going through. And I would implore you, because I know firsthand, to reach out to somebody. Just talk to somebody. Being alone is probably the worst thing you can do when you're going through hell. If at the very least, and I know people are always saying it's going to be okay. I know a lot of people are tired of hearing it's going to be okay. Sometimes I don't even know what it's going to be okay means anymore. Does that mean I'm not going to die? Does that mean I'm going to turn out better? Does that mean I'm going to have to deal with this particular trauma the rest of my life? I don't know. Sometimes I don't know what that means. And it's a good thing to say. You're going to get through. We had Dr. Josh on yesterday. You're going to get through this. And you will. But you got to reach out to somebody and talk to somebody. And at the very least, whenever you're part of a group, a support group, it could be any group. It doesn't have to be necessarily, a support group, but it could just be a close-knit group of friends. Use your resources and reach out to people, because by doing that, you'll find out that other people have been through a lot of different things, and it brings you hope. And as long as you have that hope, things are going to be okay, but you got to believe it. You got to believe it's going to be okay. So our thoughts and prayers continue to go out to everyone down in Texas and whatever you're going through. And I hope you have a super blessed day. I hope you're positive. I hope you're sunshiny. I hope you're happy. I hope you get to spend some time with your friends and family. And I just hope everything is good, man. And remember, the man upstairs has got you covered. And I got this, and he's got me. I love you guys. God bless you, man. Have a great weekend.